Hey there, Cindy. Good morning, Keith. Good morning. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I apologize. I'm shoveling down a bowl of Raisin Bran as I go live. I think being prompt is fairly important in life. I think kind of sticking to your word, being a man of your word. I mean, I say that, I'm not trying to be sexist. It's just I'm a man. So if you're a woman of your word. Living up to your responsibilities. Hold on one sec. And I've always really prided myself on being prompt. You know, I pick up my kids at 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock within a minute, always. Always trying. If I'm ever late for something, I'm freaked out. If I tell somebody I'm going to be at their party at 8 o'clock and I'm running late, I'll feel guilty. I feel guilty about a lot. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Well, because we eat. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy. Hello, Jack Taylor. How are you? And this is Coffee with Ken. I'm feeling a little blue, but I'm going to soldier through and just see how it goes. But anyway, this is Coffee with Ken. I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. It's a town of about 150,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. Let's look outside and see what we're looking at. Got just a light dusting of snow. Just got back from a dog walk with my beautiful dog, Holly, who's chilling out on her bed. And it seems so dark in here. Maybe it is kind of dark in here. Excuse me. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. My name is Ken Tracy, as I just said. And this is Coffee with Ken. And this is a little show I started a long time ago. And it is a show about me talking about, Crystal Lake would be awesome. I think about the north suburbs. They're expensive. I mean, Crystal Lake might not be expensive, but the north suburbs of Chicago are beautiful. And I so appreciate you joining. Hello, Scott Concrete. This is a show I have been doing for quite some time, and it's a show about me talking and kind of sharing stuff. Hello from Arkansas. Show about me sharing some experiences and sharing a little bit about life. And for those that have been watching a while, sorry, I'm going to rinse out my cup. I'm actually going to make sure my coffee is nice and hot. And something I've been doing lately, because my mug is extremely cold right now, is putting a little water in my mug. And this is I wouldn't call it a coffee trick. I think it's probably more of a neurotic thing I do. Hello, Chunk of Change. Hello, Nancy from Michigan. More a neurotic thing. I don't know if it really does any good. It's got to do a little good. Is put a splash. Hello, Sherry Farley. Put a splash of water in my mug. Microwave it for like 15, 20 seconds. Swish it around the cup. This is fascinating, I'm sure. Go to my coffee pot and then pour the coffee in. Because I gotta imagine, if you got an ice cold mug, hello, if you got an ice cold mug and you pour the coffee in before, not on your first cup, it's going to bring down the temperature of the coffee somewhat significantly. You know what I'm saying? Good morning from Ohio. And anyway, so that's my thought. So that's what I did. And now my coffee's going to be nice and hot. And I'm looking forward to having my first sip. I woke up very early today. I had a lot on my mind. Did a video this morning. Was struggling with it. Cried a little bit this morning. I tend to cry a lot. I have a lot of emotions. I feel things deeply. But anyway, it's a show about me talking, and it's a show about me sharing some experiences, and a show about me drinking coffee. And good morning from California. And I'm looking forward to having my first sip. Like I said, I made this pot around 4:30 this morning. did my video, took my dog for a walk, took a little nap, and now I'm ready to have a little more coffee. So cheers to us, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you this morning. Cheers. Thank you, Sharon. I so appreciate your encouragement. I was talking to a couple friends this morning who helped me with this page, and they both reached out to me this morning, and I dumped some of my problems on them, shared some of my stuff. Chunk of change, well, I don't want to go into any specifics, but I talked about a meeting I had yesterday, and it wasn't like horrific, but I didn't get the results. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I didn't tell you what type of coffee it is. I appreciate that you care enough to ask. It is. Wait, Sharon, do I know you, Sharon? I don't know who Mike Oxlong is. Hey there, Kayla from Chicago. It is the pumpkin spice. It's the Starbucks pumpkin spice, and it's delicious. It's delicious. Somebody just asked me if I know what happened to Mike Oxlong. Sharon, do we know each other? I'm worried we do, and somehow something bad happened to a man named Mike Oxlong. I don't know. Tell me. I hope it wasn't horrible. I don't know if I know Mike Oxlong. I don't know the name. I don't think it's a joke. Oh, there you go. I got you. Sharon's telling jokes. Sharon's trying to be funny. Thank you. Yes, you were having fun last night. Did your meeting happen? No. I'm okay. Yeah. Okay, well, all right. I appreciate that, moderators. No, nothing happened. I just kind of thought about it. My meeting did not go the way I'd hoped. It wasn't anything horrible. But it kind of left me confused and wondering what to do and what have you. I'm still in a fine mood. Good morning, Lucy. I'm not in that fine of a mood, but I'm still soldiering forward. It's so funny because people always say, I lost my mom. Kayla, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not totally sure what's going on. Wow, I don't know if misery loves company. Does misery love company? I don't want this to be a page of miserable, sad, depressed people. I really don't. Kayla, I don't want you to feel bad. I want you to feel good. I want you guys to come here and smile and be happy. And I don't even know. You wrote a bunch of horrible stuff, I think, going on. Sandman, thank you for having a cup of joe with me this morning. And username, thank you for smiling. And Smaratha, thank you for following the host. I so appreciate you guys. I'm encouraged to do it. I don't know if it makes any sense. I started this show 3.5 years ago, going live on Saturdays for about half an hour. I can't give you the dog. I love my dog. My dog's name is Holly. Get my eyes. I am part Irish. My mother grew up in Scotland. My dad was half Irish. What was I saying? Oh, this page started. Hey, Moose, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, that's fun that people share the lives. Do you really like getting to see me on Coffee Time? Do I matter? Does this matter? Oh, RJ, you're sweet. And I like how RJ must be younger because he says smash. You're Scottish and German. Hey. Come on, Holly. Yeah, the meeting didn't go quite as I wanted. It wasn't like horrifically bad. But I put so much hope into it. And was hoping I could share some things. And thank you all. I do try and be positive. And it's funny because people go, why are you always so happy? And I go, holy crap, you guys should live inside my brain. guys should live inside my brain. At the table scooched in so close to me, I don't have room for my feet, to be honest with you. I'm alone all the time. It's so nice to just not feel alone and drink coffee. Okay, and I was just talking to a friend about it. Is that enough? Maybe that. Here's the deal. The only thing I've really ever found a great purpose in is loving on my kids. And due to I'm going through my second divorce. And I'll take all the blame for it. I'm sure it's not all my fault. I mean, I'm sure my wives were in the relationship too. But I'm going through my second divorce. So due to my... Are you still there? Sorry. Due to my relationship struggles, I don't get to love on my kids the way I feel I want to. And I mean, I'm not blaming anybody else. Hello, Harry Johnson. Yes, I wonder if that's a... Well, we're gonna don't ban him yet. It's a funny name though. Funny name, might be one of those people. I'm getting real comfy here. Is that okay? You guys are leaned against a candle, and I've got 2 candles lit. That's really what you're seeing. This is what I'm looking at. You sound like Navy. Okay, that actually might be his name. I know, Jack Taylor. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Happy Saturday, Gambier. Are you from Florida, Gambier? And is your name Gambier? Every time I see it, and I'm old and can barely see the name, it looks like Gambler to me. We do have some good names this morning. Let's see, Jack Taylor. Is there anything fun? Oh, Taylor, Jack, do you golf? Do you golf? I don't know if Jack Taylor golfs. So anyway, I was talking to a friend. I can prop you up. He's Navy from Virginia. I didn't realize your logo on your sweatshirt was the sunshine. I just thought, oh, yeah, Lorden. I actually had a friend make it for me, and good eyes for you to see that. Hello, Mama Bear. So is it tailor-made because of the golf club? No, Harry, I do not. It does have a sunshine. This was her just kind of freelance version of the logo. It's not like an official, documented, trademarked, what have you, logo. Not that I have a logo trademarked. All I have are these images that my wife and I put together at a Starbucks about 3 years ago. That's a good question, new to TikTok, 11. Somebody asked what type of business I'm in, and that's a huge weight on me. But I appreciate the question. Let me take a sip of coffee first. I sold real estate. Yeah, it does kind of look good. I sold real estate for 17 years, and I started October 12th of 2005 and did okay. And I flourished at times, and I struggled at times, and it was a long, ridiculously long road. Yeah, okay. Well, I appreciate it. Follow my page. Hopefully you'll be back. And due to a whole messy pile of circumstances, I think I've been questioning my role in real estate. I've never been great at it. I've done fairly well. And there's people that do really well and seem to really enjoy it. And I don't know if they're whatever. I don't know. But for me, it was always kind of a struggle. I was always looking for clients. I was always looking for my next transaction. I got in hoping I could help people lower costs, be awesome, help people find the perfect home, be the perfect realtor. And no matter how hard I tried, I never did awesome. And I don't know. I wanted to be good at something. I want to be real good at something. And I don't know that I was ever very good at that. I was okay. I've got an outgoing personality, so I got a fair amount of clients, but not enough to really knock the cover off the ball or be super proud of what I was doing. So, and I've been wondering about it for a long time. Yeah, I did get my name out there. But again, yeah, I got my name out there and I survived and I paid the bills and I made some okay money. But I honestly don't think I would have made less money doing anything else. I could have, you know, yeah, I could have, I don't know. So anyway, I never loved it, and I'm due to several things that went on in the fall and over the last year. I think God is steering me away from the business, and I think although it's a struggle for me mentally because I put 17 years into it, and this whole area knows of me as a realtor. I don't think it's what I should do. I don't think it's what I should do. And I don't know what I should do. So somebody asked me what business I'm in. I'm looking, I'm applying, I'm wondering, I'm thinking, I'm reaching out. And people always, I reached out to a buddy and I said, hey, I'm on this job website called Glassdoor. And they're saying, enter what you want to do or something. I'm like, sure, I don't even know. I hear radio a lot. I'd like to do a talk show. Here I am. My new job, what you're saying was what I was, yeah. Okay. Jack Taylor, I did not get that either. But I appreciate the moderators. Jack Taylor, what do you think about my moderators? Did we talk about this? Jack Taylor's been a long time watcher. Jack Taylor, I'd make you a moderator. Do you want to be a moderator? I got two of the best moderators in the business already. I feel bad. I have, hey, Melgo, I'm 54. I don't get it either. I think I got two of the best moderators in the business. And I've got like 5 moderators assigned to my page right now. And, which is weird. I didn't even know there was such a thing 3 days ago. What does my heart want me to do? Honestly, Sam, man, I don't know. Well, hold on. I didn't even know there were such things as moderators 3 days ago. But apparently, this TikTok has a large number of weirdos on it that go out and stalk pages, especially live videos, and say negative, mean things. No, I just reached out to people that watch the show like you might, Jack, and said, hey, do you want to be a moderator? And they said, yeah. And they're really nice, and they're putting in their time, and they're helping me out, because without them, I'd have no chance, because I read the questions, I read what you guys are saying, and, Jack Taylor was telling me to ignore their comments, but they were coming so fast and furious. No. They were coming so fast and furious, it was getting downright distracting. And, it just wasn't pleasant, and there was so much negativity coming out on the page. And again, there's been 2 or 3 people muted already, and I talk for half an hour or an hour every day, and sometimes longer. Jack Taylor, I went live last night. I did a Heineken with Ken, a Heineken Zero with Ken last night. I don't have any money to pay the moderators. So no, I don't have to pay the moderators. I don't have any money. They're just doing it out of the kindness of the heart. It went really well. How did my live last night go? Does anybody watching here watch last night? I'd say it went well. I don't know. I talked for a long time. I don't really know about what. I was somewhat hesitant. I wasn't. It went well, Chunk? Heineken Zero's really good. Yeah, that's so true, RJ. Hey, RJ, log your hours, moderators. Log the hours. No, I'm going to pay you by a mute or by a block. I don't know how much. Hello, Anthony. Welcome aboard. We like to consider this a friendly little community of nice people doing nice things and encouraging people. That's the goal. And drinking coffee. Oh, I talked so much and went so out of my way to make sure my coffee... Hello, Curly. My cup was hot, so my coffee would be hot. And, follow my page. You be the judge. I'm fairly nice. I think I'm nice. I am nice. But I'm not perfect, which brings me back to my struggles with my kids. The one thing I find purpose for in life is loving on my children. And due to relationship challenges, and we all probably have relationship troubles, it's funny. And if you look at a failed I assume a fair chunk of you guys out there are single. In other words, you're not currently married or currently with a boyfriend or girlfriend. And if you are single right now, that means every relationship you've ever been in, and I've ever been in, has failed. And obviously I got to change my definition of, oh yeah, home running's really good. Yeah, well, curly Q, then every relationship you've ever been in has ended. I guess that doesn't mean it failed. Good morning, Linda. I guess that doesn't mean it failed. I guess relationships are experiences like life. And we learn from them, hopefully. Yeah. We learn from them and we grow from them and we change and develop as people from the relationships. But if you look at it as, but sometimes it's hard not to when you're in the midst of a divorce. You know, you're going, well, I was married. I really wanted it to work. It didn't work at all. You know, and I want to be with my kids and loving on my kids and loving on them with their mother. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing because being with your kids as a single dad is so different than being with your kids as a part of a team, a part of a unit. You know? And yeah. And I had my son sleep over the other day. And I took him back to his mom's house yesterday morning. And we got 2 little babies there, well, my son being one of them. And she was holding one and I was holding the other. And it felt so good in the way it should be. And we're a team and a unit and we're not, even though we're not. You know? And I'm sure it's hard for women as well. You know, it just sucks, honestly. It sucks. And it's got me sad. And, you know, I'm in the midst of a divorce and I'm working on parenting time, to be honest with you. And that's what was disappointing about the meeting yesterday. You know, I didn't want it to be this way. You know, I guess I just didn't want it to be this way about parenting time. No, I don't think so, Melgo. I don't think so. We tried hard. She's beautiful, smart, talented, and, you know, great in so many ways. But, you know, tell us a memory of the year 1991. That's very specific here. I was living in Chicago, working my first Chicago job. Yeah, and living in Lincoln Park and having fun with some buddies that I lived with in a 3-bedroom little kind of crappy home in Lincoln Park on a cool little street called Burling, right by the Burwood Tap. If anybody out there is from Chicago and knows where the Burwood Tap is, assuming the Burwood Tap still exists. So, back to my coffee. It's already cooling a little bit, which is kind of disappointing. What else? How are you guys? How are you guys doing today? Are you guys doing okay? Jerry, I don't know that you can. Okay, Jack Taylor, I appreciate that encouragement. I needed somebody to make that decision for me. I don't know that you can make it work. We tried. We're extremely passionate. You know, and we're both us, and boy, it was horrendous, honestly. Look, hey, Ty, good morning. You're on antibiotics, Linda. Hopefully not too sick. RJ, you're going to get the MVP just for the. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes we're the red flags. Oh! Do you want to know why I let out that very masculine scream? I had my coffee in my hand. I shut the microwave door, and it sloshed and got me in the hand. This, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, is a picture of St. Andrews. The old course at St. Andrews. That's the first green, and there's the club, or I think that's the clubhouse in the background. And there's the Swilken Bridge, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. And it's probably just the cutest little town. And I talked about it yesterday. That's what's so nice when you go to Europe. Parenting time. Well, my ideal amount of parenting time. I have a baby. And I think that baby should be with the mom. I hate to say it. You know? She's still breastfeeding, you know? I think the baby should be with the mom. The mom's providing a loving, safe home. She barely takes it out of the house. I just don't know what you do. And I don't want to get all sad and cry, but it's just hard. And, it's hard. It's hard. I don't know what my ideal amount of parenting time would be. 100% would be my ideal amount of parenting time, honestly. Yeah, no, but Leo, I'd like to, I agree, but I'm missing the bonding times, and I know it's not anybody's fault but my own. I'm not blaming anybody. But I'm missing the bonding time, and, it's harder than you can imagine. She's a beautiful, beautiful little girl, and she barely knows her dad, and that's sad. And, as a dad, when they're that little, they're kind of lumps of flesh. And honestly, they're not, they're barely smiling and whatever. They get fun when they get to be toddlers and having fun. And my older one's, she's a little baby. I have a 20-month-old as well. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, no, it's tough, Julie. It's tough. And again, I'm not blaming anybody. It's just the situation that we're in. And it's hard. And I'd like to, so yes, my ideal number of parenting time would be 100%, but it'd be also with the wife, the mother. And unfortunately, this wife and mother and I we don't work. No, I have two older children from a first marriage that are 16 and 13. And I talked about that the other day. Yeah. I don't know, Curly. No, she seems like she's doing great. She seems in a very joyous spot. She seems like she's doing great. I think she loves being a mother to babies. She's a great mother to babies. She really is. She's a great mother to babies. And I talked about it the other day when we were just dating. She talked about how much time she'd spend playing with dolls as a little girl when, she was at home alone. And I think it shows. She's amazing. And, she's flawed like all of us are. But she's almost a super mom when it comes to babies. She's calm and in control and able to do it, and very impressive. And she is 39. And to take my little baby out of the house where it's got everything it needs, doesn't totally feel like best interest of the baby. And I struggle with that, Yeah. No, I know. Let's have a little more coffee before I have to go microwave it again. So I went live last night and I talked for an hour and a half. Kind of enjoyed it. Don't know what we really got done. Drank a Heineken Zero. Somebody asked earlier if a Heineken Zero is good. It is good. I haven't drank alcohol in about 14 and a half months. Originally was hesitant to try non-alcoholic beers and the like. Are you back? Did I lose you? I forgot to turn, my phone to Do Not Disturb. So I got a call. Very disappointing getting a call when you're live because I think I lose you guys. Yeah, will I do night lives again? I'm sure I will. I don't want to plan it. I'll tell you what, just planning this at 8 o'clock. I do a morning video. I do this at 8 o'clock. I talk for maybe an hour. I edit this. Somebody is talking about paying the moderators. I need to find a career, a job, something that pays the bills. And I do put a lot of hours into this. And so to commit to a nighttime live, although it was fun. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry I lost you. Again, I don't know who heard, but I forgot to put my Do Not Disturb on my phone. And I got a call. And that messes my connection with you guys. And good morning from New York City. New York City? Can anyone name? I do a lot of really lame imitations. But that was in a commercial maybe 10 years ago. And I'll do it again. New York City? Can anyone tell me what product that commercial was from? There you go. Okay, I think it was salsa. Yeah, I think it was salsa. There's like a bunch of cowboys sitting around a campfire, and I don't know. Maybe they were having beans or something, but they were adding some sort of salsa to it. And somebody looked at where it was made. Pace salt was a pace, and New York City was made. Salsa they were eating was apparently made in New York City. And I think the Cowboys found it offensive. I imagine some place in New York City could make some fine salsa. Although if I was going to be a salsa company, I probably wouldn't go to New York City. I think the rent's high. You'd have to charge a lot for your salsa. Because I live near Chicago and the rents are high. But I imagine in New York City, they're much higher. I think it's very expensive to live in New York City. Oh, sorry, my imitation's gotten worse. I forget what it's supposed to sound like. So, yeah, I don't know what else I have for you, but I'm going to sit here and drink some coffee. If you guys want to chit-chat, I'd be happy to chit-chat. I just finished a bowl of Raisin Bran, which is very exciting for those that were tuning in at the start of my show. I make salsa down here in Alabama. See, now Alabama is where you'd expect to get just people's New York City apartments, and it's crazy. Do I like spicy food? Yes, I like spicy food. I had a burrito yesterday. I don't know. Oh, I dropped off my son at his mom's house, and I pulled into Starbucks to get a little work done, and I was starving. And I said, I'm not going to go in there and eat some donut and coffee. And I went and got a burrito, and it was so good. And I'm talking one of those big old burritos like this big. And people generally ask people a lot, what's your favorite food? And I usually say like lasagna's number one and maybe pizza's number two. There's a place on 75th, not a chain. Do I order coffee when I'm out to dinner? No, I do not, Jack Taylor. If I'm at a wedding or something, I'm going to order coffee. I have barely gone out to dinner since I stopped drinking. When I used to go out to dinner, I used to drink. So, hello from El Paso, Texas. Are you really from El Paso? Yeah, and it wasn't a burrito chain. It was 75th and Rickard, if you know where that is. right across from a McDonald's. But I was starving, and it was so good. And I think I could almost eaten another. I actually found myself looking up at the menu, going, could I eat another one? Could I eat a taco? And I held the door open for an older guy that was coming in the door, and I looked at him and said, I'm jealous that you're walking into this burrito place and that you're going to go eat. You still have to eat your burrito, where my burrito was done and I was leaving. I wouldn't say it left me wanting, but it almost left me wanting. And it was big. It was big. It should have been plenty. It's tasty. I like half steak, half chorizo. I don't know what you guys like on your burrito with sour cream. And I like the tortilla cooked a little extra crispy. The problem with chorizo, though, for those that do or do not know, is it's kind of greasy. And a lot of times the chorizo grease will start running down your hand. Kind of yucky. I think getting the tortilla extra crispy is key, too. Because sometimes, like, they have an El Famous around here, and they don't cook their burritos on the, yeah, it is so good. Yeah. They don't cook it long enough, I don't think, on the, grill. Chorizo skillet. Yeah, I've had a chorizo skillet. Can I talk about Egg Harbor real quickly, Jack Taylor? I think Egg Harbor's pretty good. But I think their food is almost too pretty. You know what I mean? It almost looks like the pictures on the menu, if that makes sense. Whereas I want to go to a breakfast joint that serves like huge heaps, like some big guy in the back takes a huge scoop and dumps a ton of hash browns in there, and he doesn't know if he used 6 or 7 eggs for the omelet. He just dumped a huge amount in. And El Burrito and Lyle's good. It's good. It's good. Obviously, breakfast food is so good. I could eat breakfast at any time. The other day, I had Augie over, and we had Cinnamon Life for dinner. And I don't count, I'm not talking, when I say I could eat breakfast at any time, I don't really mean cereal generally, but he's a little guy. He really likes Cinnamon Life. He's super cute when you feed him because he goes like this. He opens his mouth just as wide as he can. Doesn't want to miss any. Sometimes, and my couch is kind of messy, sometimes I'll feed him here. He'll get it on his hands, and he seems to like to wipe my couch with his dirty little hands. But he's sweet. If I had you guys over, I wouldn't let you guys wipe my couch with your dirty little hands. I'd get you a napkin. But he's sweet. So, what time is it? How long have I been talking? Are you guys having fun? Are we having fun? It's Saturday morning. There's a little snow on the roofs across this way. My dog Holly looks content. Ever been to Rosie's in Naperville? I must have. What's Rosie's? I'm drawing a blank. Old Ass McGee. Your name is Old Ass McGee. How old is Augie? He's 20 months. Rosie's. Well, I could go there today. Where is it located, Jack Taylor? I have had burrito Paria. Oh, you're not talking to me. You guys are talking amongst yourselves. You don't even need me. I'll just sit here and drink some coffee. I bet you a veteran would serve big scoops of hash browns. Julie Flanagan, I don't have a super tight plan for the day. Scott Concrete, you're a big NFL fan? Wait, I got 2 people asking. Did you guys coordinate that? 2 people. It's veteran owned. Ogden and Aurora. That's not far. I live right off Ogden. That might be part of my plan. I might go to Rosie's. It's not Fat Rosie's. That's the bar, isn't it? It's Rosie's. Is Rosie's a breakfast joint? You're saying there's a Rosie's owned by a veteran on Ogden and Aurora. I should go. I think things happen for a reason. All right, well, I'm going to go. I'm still hungry. All right. I'm still hungry. I had a bowl of Raisin Bran. It wasn't enough. Where the old Dominic's was. I'm drawing a blank on the old Dominic's. There's a Jewel over there. Get a skillet. I might get a skillet, but when I go for breakfast, I either a skillet's great, obviously. But I often will get either like a ham and cheese and sometimes mushroom omelet with American cheese. Or country fried steak I get a lot because that's really delicious. Skillets are good too. It's all good. I think things happen for a reason. Hello, Abe. Where have you been, Abe? Abe, I sent you a request. You got to accept it. You had a hot job prospect for me, Abe. Should I make a TikTok promoting Rosie's? Maybe I should. Maybe I will. I'm going to Rosie's. I'm glad you told me that they have a specific table set for that, or I might have walked in and being me, being loud, being brash, might have gone and sat down at the first available table. I might have got my butt kicked. I'm going to Rosie's. I'm going to hop in the shower. I got a plan. Can I talk about heartbreak? I could talk about heartbreak all day. Okay. So there would be no confusion. Well, hey, don't get your hopes up for this Rosie's TikTok. What if it sucks? Okay. Yeah. It's pretty clearly marked, I think. All right, well, I won't sit at the absent soldier table. But I will get some food. $10, the owner will greet you. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet. There's a nice person that I don't even know. Look at that. 116 serve 14 ever free. It's so sweet. Thank you for following the host. Well, I'm going to hop in the shower. I was debating, should I shower or should I not? I need to find a job, so I probably should shower in case I walk into a couple businesses and want to say hello. I'm not going to meet there one day. I'm a man of action. RJ, you always put things off till like next week. Let's meet for coffee next week. I'm going today. I'm hungry. I'm looking forward to it. I needed a purpose. It's on my way to church, actually, which is tomorrow. But I'm not going to wait for church. Well, you got two little ones. Of course you're busy. Oh, yeah, Abe, I'm going to find a job today. So anyway, I think a part of that should be finding a shower first. And, looking good and being all purty. Maybe wearing just a hint of cologne. Always think it's good to smell nice when you walk into a place. And Rosie's right after. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, RJ, I appreciate it. What time is it? Does anyone know the time? I don't have my watch on. I so appreciate you guys for joining. I so appreciate you for following the host. Okay, I've talked for plenty of time. I've been talking so long lately that 45 minutes seems short. I so appreciate you guys for following the host. I so appreciate you for watching my videos. I so appreciate the love and support. I so appreciate that Julie Flanagan just sent me a rose. And I so appreciate you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to hop in the shower, get dressed, and then I'm going to go over to a new breakfast joint named Rosie's. And I'm looking forward to eating a big meal, hopefully shaking a veteran's hand, because I love shaking veterans' hands. I talk about it all that time. Almost nothing feels better than shaking a veteran's hand because they appreciate it and they deserve it. And going to enjoy a big breakfast, and I'm going to go about my day and take on the day and take on life and give the world one big hug. And I hope you do the same. I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.